At 3:12 in the morning, the child's ball rolled out of the nursery by itself. No one touched it, no window was open, and the camera in the hallway caught something else at the exact same moment that took us hours to admit out loud. If you locked yourself inside a house people swear is haunted, with cameras in every room and nowhere to hide from the dark, what would actually happen? By the end of this story, you'll know what we captured, what we could explain, what we couldn't, and why the most disturbing part of the night was not the ball. It was the voice that came before it moved. This is not one of those fake ghost hunts where every creak becomes a demon and every shadow gets turned into a thumbnail. This is an investigation story. A full 24 hours inside a house with a reputation, a checklist, fixed cameras, audio recorders, control tests, and one simple rule. We do not lie to ourselves. The house sat at the end of a narrow lane outside a village that looked almost too quiet to hold a story like this. Detached, 2 floors, empty for years. Locals said the same things locals always say. Lights in the upstairs window, footsteps when no one was inside, a woman seen at the landing, a child heard crying in the back room. Most of that, honestly, meant nothing to me. Reputation is cheap. Old houses make noise. Still, the owner let us in for one night, and the place had rules attached to it. Do not move the nursery furniture. Do not shut the cellar door fully. And if you hear knocking from inside the walls, do not knock back. That last one was delivered half as a joke. Half. There were 3 of us. 1 on cameras, 1 logging times. Me, handling the walkthrough. We set fixed cameras in every room and the cellar steps. We checked windows, tested floorboards, measured temperature room by room. If something moved later, we wanted to know whether it had a reason. In the nursery, there was a wooden chair facing the cot, except every time we came back, the chair seemed slightly off angle, enough to make you doubt your memory. So we tested it, tape markers on the floor, photos, camera rolling. No one entered for 40 minutes. And yet when we opened the door, it was no longer aligned. Then, just before midnight, we heard the first sound from inside the wall. 3 knocks. Slow, hollow, deliberate. Not from the front door, from somewhere between the nursery and the landing, as if the house itself made the sound. And that is where the night really began. The house stopped feeling empty, just aware. The temperature in the nursery dropped by 4 degrees in 10 minutes. No open window, no draft. On the audio recorder, there was a sound under the knocks, a voice. All 3 of us heard the same 3 words. Don't leave him. And there was no child in the house. At 3:12, the voice said, he's awake. Then the ball rolled into the hallway. Not fast, just a gentle, steady movement from darkness into view. Inside the nursery, the cot showed a fresh indentation, as if weight had been resting there moments before. Then the chair turned to face us. No one saw it move. In the final audio track, there is a child laughing, right before the chair changes position. Some of it was the house, but it does not cover everything. The ball was frightening, but the voice before it moved was worse. Tell me in the comments, would you have stayed? Subscribe for more honest investigations.